Hey guys, Randy Crafter here. I'm just going to show you really quickly how I make my pastel colors acrylic. And what you're going to need really quickly is just an empty container with a cover. You're going to need some white acrylic. And you're going to either have to get some colored acrylic. This is russet red that I had made from before. Probably can't see it very well. Or some pigment, and this one is turquoise by jacquard. So let's get started really quickly. All you need to do, get a scoop. You could probably use one of the tools or anything, and you just want to put a little bit into your container. And what you would do now, obviously pastel colors are very light, so you want to start with a little bit of the color. You don't want it to get too overpowered. And I'm just going to use a little scoop like this for now. Put it in. Give it a nice stir. Make sure everything gets incorporated. And then what you would do, you get your liquid and you dip your brush and you tray it out. Now, this isn't as pink as I would like it, so we're actually going to add a little bit more until we get to the color that we want. So I'm just going to mix it up. Mix, 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 mix. Get that all incorporated really well. And we're going to test it. And as you can see, it will focus. It's starting to get that tinge of pink. And I'm kind of liking this color actually. So I'm just going to test it. I'm liking that pink. That pink is really, really nice. It has almost like a orangish flesh tone to it. And I like that a lot. I like this color a lot. I think I'm going to keep this one. And you can hear the cocks crowing in the background. I don't know. I think they have a really warped sense of time or something. Right. Now, I'm just going to do another one with a blue. Actually using pigment. So we start the same way. Empty container. Pour a little bit of your white in there. Get your pigment. Now pigments are very, very, very strong. So you really want to take a little bit at a time. And start from there. So I'm just going to take out a little bit. I'm going to start with tiny bits at a time. Tiny bits, because it will be too easy to overpower this. And actually what I'm going to do, stir it so you try to get out the lumps, and then I'm gonna cap it and then shake. Now you want to give this a really good shake to get it all incorporated, to get out any lumps that you might have in there from the pigment, because sometimes the pigment gets really lumpy. And as you can see, that color is really nice. Let's test it. I'm liking that blue already. It's nice and powdery. It's really pretty. So make sure that you incorporate your pigments really well, because they have a tendency to lump up. and you don't want lumps in your acrylic, because then you're going to have a burst of color. I mean, I suppose that effect will look really nice, but that's not what we're looking for right now. So just give it a really good shake to make sure that you get all the pigment dispersed through the white powder. And that color is really pretty. I think those two colors together are very nice, and I think at some point in time in the future I'm actually going to do a video using the two of these colors and probably a few more. Yep. I think that blue is really pretty, and the pink at the bottom, that is so nice. So just to recap, you just need some plain white acrylic powder. You can either mix it with any existing or store-bought colored acrylic that you may have. This one is a red that I use. Or you can use a pigment. This one is turquoise by Jacquard. Mix them together. Make sure you mix the color into the white in small increments, and you'll end up with something like this. And obviously you can make it as pale as you want, or you can make it as bright as you want. It's really up to you. So that's just my quick video on how I make pastel acrylic powders, and I will see you next time. See ya!